Sabaton, do a little episode on Billy Bishop.
Oh, what makes you think they haven't already? Hi guys, this is Play It Again. I am Ginger.
And I am Mike, and she's still waving with the wrong hand.
No, I'm not. Hi guys.
In the middle of the screen?
That's normal for me, right?
I don't know, I'm all turned around.
Yeah, we're all turned around, guys. We had to switch places in the studio. I keep kind of switching stuff up because I'm now not happy with it the way it is. But no, I'm pretty sure I always waved, usually with my right hand, but it's off the screen now, so.
I see.
Way to tell on the inside baseball there, Mickey. So what'd you find for us today?
Well, Grom the Big Swede, which is a name I'm actually able to remember because it's aces, buddy.
I like me a big Swede. That's for sure.
Grom the Big Swede.
Is it for
Don't be
heavy
leaving
lifting?
me for Grom.
For heavy lifting, sir.
Anyway, Grom suggested 7 Pillars of Wisdom by Sabaton. And Sabaton's always a winner.
Always, it's true. Okay, so I'm curious what this one's about. Well, I usually do my research in advance for Sabatons, but you surprised me today, so I didn't have the chance. But I know the 7 Pillars has something to do with Islam from my old world religions class. Thank you, Mr. Horner. So, should be interesting.
Yes,
Not
definitely.
World War II, maybe?
No, it'll be World War I if I know Sabaton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always mix them up. I hate to admit that, but
Although the last thing we did was World War II.
See?
Okay.
I'm not that mixed
All
up.
right.
Oh, you're waiting for me to turn it on.
I am, because
Sorry,
you're driving
guys,
now.
It's all messed up.
That's got to be Lawrence of Arabia.
Far from home, a man with a mission. In the heat of the glistening sun, in the heart of ancient tradition, this man's journey has only begun. Lead the charge, a raider has entered the battlefield. Sabotage, the game is about to unfold. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. Our revolt to gain independence. Hide and seek hunters hot to the trail. Join the ranks, obtain their acceptance. Side by side raid the Ottoman rail. Lead the charge, speed of Medina, Damascus calls. Sabotage, demolish the bridges to dust. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on the spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. After the war has been won, deception or treason, who can tell? Who stood to gain, who stood to lose, who did the dying? Betrayal and trust from within, or compelled. The pillars of wisdom can tell. Back home where a new life awaits. Whispers are past, the sands of Arabia calling.
Oh, what a great ending.
The Great War.
Oh, the Great War.
That's WW1.
Okay, that's
They
what I
didn't
thought.
realize at that point there was going to be a part 2, so they just called it the Great
I
War.
don't know if I would have called it great, but my perspective is
Well.
somewhat different.
In terms of scope.
I'm familiar with the many meanings of the word great in this context. So, okay, that was good as always. I have to say, many thanks to Sabaton, because I feel like lately there is a serious dearth of actual real history being taught anymore. And there seems to be a significant downslide towards
The abyss of ignorance.
historical ignorance, to be sure, right? Like I know legitimate people who don't know anything about history, even the history of where they are or where they came from, right? Like I met a girl who was taking political science and law in Toronto in university who had no idea what the Magna Carta was and didn't
Crazy.
understand why that was important to know, right?
Crazy.
Like it seems to me, and I understand it can be a little dry, right? Like back when we were in
Or it
school.
could be as exciting as you want it to be, really.
Well, that's the thing. Back when we were in
Yeah.
school, it was always kind of dry when it was taught, right? But when you put it to a soundtrack like this,
One more
it makes
lesson
it
on the
interesting.
Courrier de Bois, and I was going to a history teacher.
You can't say that on YouTube. They're gonna censor
I'll have to
our
bleep
video
it.
now. 'Cause
I can censor it. I am the man. I'm
okay.
in control.
Yeah, you better censor that.
Wasn't
word. You're gonna get
happy
us in
to
trouble.
hear Courrier de Bois, for those of you who are not Canadian and or don't speak French, is Runners of the Wood. It was about the fur trade. They were guys that trapped and carried the furs to the
So
trading posts.
It bored you so much you're gonna bore our viewers with it too?
I just want them to get a feel for what it was like to have this explained in great depth multiple years in a row.
So did you ever read Lawrence of Arabia?
I haven't read it, I haven't seen the movie, but suddenly I want to see the movie.
Oh, so now I know what we're doing tonight after we have our
Alright.
dinner. We're gonna make some popcorn and watch Lawrence of Arabia because
Oh.
it was good.
I wanted to touch on something you said there about the history and why it's important to your place.
Yes.
History of my place and the Great Wars got me thinking about it. Sabaton, do a little episode on Billy Bishop.
Oh, what makes you think they haven't already?
Okay, Sabaton, if you haven't already, do a song about Billy Bishop.
Okay, noted. But now, hopefully there's going to be people in the comments saying, they already did, it's over here.
I sit here taking notes from Tommy, and Tommy's over there on the other side now taking notes from me.
So, good as always. I
Absolutely.
really like, they always light the flame of these little memories of things that I've studied, right? I've always been fascinated with a lot of history. I've not really gotten far into a lot of the World War histories. I don't know what it is about them that just haven't caught my imagination as much. I usually tend to like more exotic histories, right? But that story actually, because I did watch the movie a long, long time ago, was really fascinating, right? Like the things that occurred involving the Ottoman Empire in particular, I've always been really interested in. So
I got a little more into World War II history and a little perspective on it. Staying with my grandparents, one of my uncles had left a book behind on, it's called Stuka Pilot.
okay.
And so it was from the perspective of a German dive bomber pilot.
Oh, interesting.
Hans Rudolph was
Okay.
his name, I think. And of course, I'm like 10 or 11. I'd never thought of anything from like the other side, the other perspective, right?
Yeah, the Nazis.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough, bad guys, but not everybody there was inhuman. Like that last Sabaton video we did, right? Where
Yeah.
the guy escorted them out.
Yeah.
So it opened my eyes to some of the history, so how things look from the other side, some of the technology that was going on, and the humanity, the shared humanity, even of people killing each other. So
It's true.
that was interesting.
It is interesting. And I do always love it when it's to such an upbeat and kind of high energy soundtrack, which Sabaton always delivers.
For sure.
So, thank you, Grom. Grom?
Grom the Big Swede.
Sorry,
Grom is Conan's god.
yes, I was going to say I'm back into Conan days now. That's where the history gets interesting for me.
Anyway, as always, Sabaton sparking discussion and thought and desire to learn more.
Yes, thank you, Big Swede. You are my favorite Big Swede now. And in the meantime, Go ahead and just play that again. And if they do have one on Billy Bishop, send the link over for Mike.